please do not go to the old session anymore. Every time uh, join the new session. If you don't see me, just wait a little while. Sometimes I got a little problem with the internet or whatever. It may take a few minutes, so just wait. Don't go to the old session. Yeah, just don't go there. Okay, it will waste us a lot of time. It just kicked me out today so many times. As I check back the old session. Uh, all right, so that's first thing, and then uh, please don't leave before I take the road because I'm taking the road every time now. So um, yeah, make sure I take the road and then you leave. Uh, if you're not sure, just ask me for every class. All right, and then every time I'm going to record the whole class so you can watch the video if you missed anything or if you missed the class or whatever. Um, and you know where to watch it and you can download it, okay, using the link I sent to you. It tells you where to find out the videos of our classes. And also website actually has the video for each section. Yeah, they have everything there also. You can also watch there. So that's those things. And then the quiz, we're gonna have another quiz on this Friday. So that's quiz 2. So again, it will be from 1 to 1:15. So you will not see the quiz before 1 and after 1:15. It only appears between 1 and 1:15. So please do right on time and submit it before 1:15. Okay, in to make sure you don't miss the due time. So that's the quiz. What's the question, Lynn?
What sections are these? Is this gonna cover?
It will cover section P. I think that was what we did last week.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that's P.3 polynomials. Uh, so just review that, and I already put the slides in the content folder in Blackboard. You can review that. You can also watch the video and you know do be prepared. Make sure especially for those people who have not been able to take quiz 1. Make sure you got Web of Science working this time. Okay, I want to make sure everybody has no problem using the Web of Science, access Web of Science now. So that's that. And then uh, uh, I plan to have 2 tests before the midterm grade. So by the midterm period. So those are tests, not quizzes. So the first test will be probably the end of this month. So in about 2 weeks, we will have the first test. But each week we're gonna have a quiz. So that's that. Then by the time of the term, we can have 2 tests. Any other questions about anything before we start the class today? This lectures.
So now we're having a quiz every week,
Yes, every week.
and
A quiz.
this first quiz that we about to have Friday is gonna be on the what we learned last week.
Basically, each quiz will cover the material of last week.
Okay.
Yeah. So we meet today. Today's Wednesday, so we're not going to meet on this Friday. We're going to meet on next Monday. All right. So just tell you that. Um, so we just meet every other class as I told you before. Any other questions about anything? If I missed anything, just ask me. But fortunately, our the audio works for both of us. That's good. Although it took us 20 minutes to get reconnected. So I'm not going to check the old session again. If you don't see me at 1, just wait a little while. Sometimes it could be some issues on my side. So, but do not go to the other session. Just wait. All right. So that's everything I want to say before we start today. So let me just tell you the 5 steps again how to access the website from Blackboard in case you didn't follow the instructions strictly from my email. So step 1, log in your university account via SSO. Step 2, find Blackboard and click on it. You already know this. Step 3, find our course and click on it. You know that also. And then step 4, you need to find the tools on the main menu on top left of the page and click on it. So the tools button is on the main menu on the left. You just find out. There are a bunch of things like announcements, content, information, and maybe discussion or something. And then you're gonna see the tools below those, and click on that, and then you're gonna see a new page of different links, and the right on the top left, the first link, it says access website. That's the button. That's the link you need to click. And you just click on that, and then it should lead you to a website in your account. And then you should be able to access all the resources there. And that's how you do the quiz. But don't wait until the quiz time. Just try to access website in this way before the quiz and make sure it works. And then when you take the quiz, there will be no problem, right? So once you click on the access website on the top left, it should be website and able to use its resources now. So any questions on this? All right. If you got any problem hearing me, please check your device, please. I mean, because others are following me, right? So everybody else can hear me, right? Good.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah. If you can hear me, it's probably something on your side. You can check your device or log out and log back in. All right, please. And you're not going to miss much because the whole class is recorded. Okay. So let me just continue with the class, and I want to start the new section 4. Wait. Let me just upload this thing. I see. I need to share this, and then I can delete the other one. All right. Okay, let me share this thing. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the fact in polynomials. So we talked about the polynomials last time, but there are some other topics we need to cover in polynomials, and one important thing is factoring polynomial. And this is very important because when you try to solve an equation, you always factor first. So the first thing to factor polynomial is to factor common factors from each term. So in this example, we got this 3 problems. Problem A, we have 6x cubed minus 4x. So when you try to factor polynomial, you always start to factor the common factors. In this problem, you can factor 2x from both terms. So you can rewrite it 6x cubed as 2x times 3x squared and 4x as 2x times 2. You can factor 2x out, and that will leave 3x squared minus 2. All right. In problem B, we have negative 4x squared plus 12x minus 16. And then you can factor 4 or negative 4 from each term. So you're going to get, negative 4 times x squared plus negative 4 times negative 3x. If you factor each term in this way, and then plus negative 4 times 4. Rewrite the terms like this, then you can factor negative 4 from all the terms, and you get x squared minus 3x plus 4. And similarly in part 3, in problem 3, we got x minus 2 times 2x, and then x minus 2 times 3. Now, the only two terms here, they add together, and there's a common factor of x minus 2 that I can factor from both, and that will leave 2x plus 3. So the whole thing will be x minus 2 times 2x plus 3. Okay, any questions on this page? Okay, no question. Then we just talk about some spatial polynomial forms. Okay. So there are 5 formulas in here. They represent different factorization. The first formula is called difference of two squares. You can factor the square of u minus v square, u square minus v square, into u plus v and u minus v. All right. That's the first formula. The second formula is called the perfect square polynomial. So you got 3 terms on the left, u squared plus 2u plus v squared, and it turns out that to be factored as u plus v squared. Okay, so that's perfect square. And similarly, the next formula says u squared minus 2u plus v squared. And you can factor it as u minus v squared. Okay, this can be easily checked by foiling the right hand side. Okay, you're going to get the left. And then there are 2 more of the cubes. That's how you can factor the sum of 2 cubes, u cube plus v square, u cube, as u plus v times u square minus u times v plus v square. Okay. And similarly, the difference of 2 cubes can be factored as, u minus v times u square plus ue plus v square. If you have u cube minus v cube also. You don't have to memorize all the formulas today at one time, but I guess the first formula should be straight. Okay, difference of 2 squares. That should be easy to remember, right? So let me just give you some examples of using those formulas to factor polynomials. Okay, so in the first example, we need to factor 100 squared minus.
Excuse me, can you go back?
Yes. Yeah, there are like
Can you
5
stay right
formulas.
there so I can take the notes?
Yeah.
I'm on the last one.
Yeah, you don't have to copy the notes all the time because.
But I need it though. I need it.
Yeah, I'm going to put the.
Cause I ain't getting
slide.
like you ain't writing it out. So I just write it out on my thing and I do it myself.
All right.
So I teach myself. So let me get these problems. And you can go to the next one.
I can. Can I?
Yeah, you can go to the next one now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now, so in this problem, 100 minus 4y squared, you can factor 4 from both terms. That's always what you need to do first. Okay, factor common factors, which is 4. So then you leave up 25 minus y squared, and then you can rewrite 25 as 5 squared. Then you get the difference of 2 squares, 5 squared minus y squared. And we know the formula of difference of 2 squares, u squared minus v squared can be factored as u plus v times u minus v. So if you let u equal to 5 and the v equal to y, then that turns out to be u plus v times u minus v, which is 5 plus y and 5 minus y from the 5 squared minus y squared. So the final answer for this problem will be 4 times 5 plus 5 times 5 minus y. You still have the 4 in the front when you factor the common factor from both terms. Any questions? Can I get the
Can you stay
next?
right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, stay there for a few minutes.
All right. And can I go to the next page? Can we go to the next page?
You know,
All right. Okay. So let's just do some more problems affecting the difference of two squares. Sometimes it just appears in different formats. Like in this example, part A, we got x plus 2 squared minus y squared. So that's the difference of two squares. So if we use u plus v times u minus v, here u will be x plus 2 and the v will be y. So that will give you u plus x plus 2 plus y and x plus 2 minus y, right? So that's the first problem. And then the part B will be 16x to the fourth minus 81. Again, you can rewrite this problem as the difference of two squares. So you can rewrite the 16x to the fourth as 4x squared to the square. All right. And 81 as 9 squared. Then you can use the formula for u squared minus v squared equal to u plus v times u minus v. So u will be 4x squared in here, and v will be 9. So then you get the 4x squared plus 9 times 4x squared minus 9. But then you can further factor 4x squared minus 9 by using the same formula again. If you rewrite 4x squared as 2x to the square and the 9 as 3 squared. So then you let u equal to 2x and v equal to 3. So then you get u plus v and u minus v again. That's 2x plus 3 and 2x minus 3. So at the end, the final answer, including everything, will be 4x squared plus 9 times 2x plus 3 times 2x minus 3. Good. Any questions?
I know everything that happened, but I don't know how to make it into. I can tell you that in a few sentences. I can't.
Any questions? Yeah, any questions? Can we go to the next page?
yes, sir.
All right. Okay. So let's just do another problem using a different formula. Okay, this time we're going to use perfect square. The formula we're going to use is u squared minus 2u minus plus v squared equal to u minus v squared. If you look at uh, the formula I wrote on the line of the fifth line maybe. So we got problem 9x squared minus 30x plus 25. This kind of problems will be a little tricky to do. So you need to rewrite the terms a little bit in different way so that you can see the pattern. So we can write 9x squared as 3x to the square, and then we can write 30 as 2 times 3x times 5, and then 25 as 5 squared. Then we can match the problem with the formula. if you let u equal 3 and v equal 5, then you get exactly the same thing as u squared minus 2 times u times v plus v squared. Okay, so rewrite the problem in another form to match the formula on the left side. Okay, and it usually takes some time and a little exercise. You might not be able to do it real quick to start, but if
And the
you
peer review is good.
do more problems, then you can just get some idea of how to do this. So that will be factored as u minus v squared, and we know u equals 3x and v is 5. So the whole answer will be 3x minus 5 squared. Any questions for this problem? So that's a perfect square, all right? Any questions? Yeah, I know. Okay. I guess we have to. Some people have another class, so we have to stop here. We didn't do much today. We spent 20 minutes to go back to double check the old session. So please do not join the old session anymore. I'm not going to double check it again because it's just a waste of too much time for us. So next time I just I'm gonna okay. Yeah, I understand. So, but just remind you, please do not go to the other the old session anymore, please. Yeah, it will waste us a lot of time, too much time. Okay, so I'm gonna take the roll now, and then since some people have another class, so I have to. I don't want to take too much time from you guys. Let me take the roll, and then we can end this session. All right. But I do want to say one more thing again. If you got any problem with the website, fix it, please, before the quiz. Again, the quiz will be on Friday from 1 to 1:15. If you got
Okay,
any,
Mr. Blue, I don't think 15 minutes is not enough time for the quiz. So can you do it? Can you extend it to like 1:30 or like 1:45?
no, the quiz should not be taking too much time. I will,
So it can't be during
I,
class time, like the whole class.
that is the class time, 1 to 1:15, right? So but it should not take it too long. All right.
1 o'clock, 1:50 at least, please. No.
What
Okay,
is
so
that?
if we